Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about probably one of the most unique vehicles we've ever had on our sales floor. I am going to give you all the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, a northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. And today we are going to talk about our latest acquisition, and I'll tell you what, it is one of those things that not everyone's going to have, but it's very, very good story behind this one. Today we're going to tell you about our 1987 Radio Flyer giant wagon. Now, you're going to want to definitely watch this entire video from start to finish because there's going to be a walk around, a complete expose, if you will, on this truly unique vehicle. You will want to watch at the end so you can see all of those great facts. And you can also take it right to our website by clicking on the link in a description, and it'll take it right to www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you'll find this vehicle and close to 100 additional cars and trucks and collectibles on our website, ranging from vehicles all the way in the 1920s to the 1970s and beyond. But today we're going to talk about probably one of those truly unique creations if we've ever had one on our sales floor. It is a rendition of the famous Radio Flyer Wagon. Now, if you're like me, everybody has a story. It started in 1917. They made wagons out of wood, then they went to metal. During World War II, as a matter of fact, they actually stopped production and started to make stuff for the war effort. I mean, this was really, truly an American company. The Italian fellow who started this thing just had a dream that he was going to come up something for boys and girls. And I'll tell you what, the little red wagons are just one of those things. So someone has made a creation. It's simply a vehicle that was started on a chassis of an F-350 Ford van. So you've got a heavy-duty chassis that runs and drives. Trust me, David actually took it out for a drive, and it goes down the road just fine. Very, very eye-catching, if that's the word we want to use. It is totally unique. You know, with being a van of that sort, you've got power steering, power disc brakes. You've got, you know, really all that kind of stuff that you need with a big V8, Ford V8 engine under the hood. It'll get you where you need to go in a very, what do you want to say, special style. But I had to tell the story of my little red wagon adventure that I had back in the early 60s. A friend of mine, we went to my dad's work and we took out a speedometer out of a 55 Ford. That was a lot of work. You know what we wanted to do with it? We wanted to put it in the front of our little red wagon and go down the famous hill in our neighborhood down the street just to see how that speedometer would bounce and show us, oh, we were going 50, 60 miles an hour. Kids had uses for these old wagons from day one. I mean, everyone has a story of one of their old wagons. What I see today is the wagons are certainly still being used at swap meets. How many swap meets have you gone by? And there's a guy pulling his little Radio Flyer wagon, and there he's got parts and wheels and rims and everything else. They're still being utilized today. No, someone has taken an extreme effort, beautifully put together. I mean, you look down the side, I mean, this thing is over 21 feet long. It is certainly that long, and it's, I think with this handle, it's a little over 10 feet tall. No, it's not something that for everybody, but I'll tell you what, you want to have something, say you have a nonprofit or your company wants to do an outing, they want to do a parade, or you want to do something of that sort. Take a look at the back. You've got room for at least 9 to 12 people in the cab area right here that can go for a ride. Definitely want to do it on a nice day. There is no, it's open air, as you will. What wagon had a cover on it? Not too many. No, this is kind of one of those really neat old vehicles. I mean, again, with the options it has, it's got very mechanically wise. You got power steering, power disc brakes, the big V8. Plus, it's got all kinds of novelty items. It looks like they have a speaker that you can broadcast or say things. It's got special lighting effects, so whatever. I see there's even a converter unit in the back, so maybe you could put some lights around it, you know. Maybe not so much in Minnesota when it's 30 below outside. Might be a little cold for that, but if you're looking for something to go in a parade or do something like that, what better thing could you have than this? It's just one of those really, really unique pieces. It's almost a piece of art. I guess that's kind of what I'm going to call it in every sense of the word. Now, you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. You know, give us a like, subscribe, or give us a comment. We'd appreciate it very much. When you do those things, it helps us a lot. So thank you much for doing that. No, it's one of those things, you open the door, people can get in. You know, you jump in the driver's seat. It's got, you know, anyone can drive it. It's kind of got an interesting windshield arrangement out there, needless to say. But, you know, it is something that if you're looking for something that's really very, very unique, this is certainly something in that realm. Now, if you're like me, maybe this would, and there's another good, maybe this is the perfect reason to come to Ellingson's and take a look, because I'll tell you what, you're not going to find another one like it anyplace on planet Earth as far as I can tell. Come on down to Ellingson's. We're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 5, Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So if you got to come in, take a look at it, have some interesting questions or novelty that you want to know about, you know, we would love to answer those. Give us a call. You can reach us, you know, Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 at 763-428-7337. No, it's one of those things that it's, you know, made for the boys. I mean, the difference between men and the boys is the size of their toys. And I'll tell you what, this certainly qualifies as one of those big toys that you could have in any collection. It could be your only vehicle in your collection, or maybe you just want to add something to your already existing collection that will certainly raise eyebrows and certainly get you lots and lots of attention. So anything that you have, we're happy that you've watched our video. This is really an interesting thing. I mean, I've been in the business almost 30 years, never seen anything like it, but it sure is a novelty, and I really think it's something special. Thank you again for watching EllingsonMotorcars.com at our website and watching the videos, and we'll see you next time. You just never know what we're going to show you.